Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, in what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Dukes will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ncaa. Rams him with the stiff arm. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Dropping back, it's French. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed on the outside, it's Helms. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Dukes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to power their way ahead. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dukes.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to throw. It's French. Under fire. And the quarterback goes. Chiefs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rush is on him. And he got smacked, but just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
This QB already in the 1st quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Barnett. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, James Madison. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Makes a grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
To the air on 2nd down. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Dukes. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. That's reeled in, it's held. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds a tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field, and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Looking down the middle. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's still running after the move. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. His job chasing by the defense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Back to pass, it's Helton. Here's a heat. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Got his man quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to pass. It's Helton. Using his legs to buy some time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Escapes the pressure going right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
42 Spider.
The snap sets up to throw. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. 2nd down coming up. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, James Madison. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Makes the grab on the left side. Ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. So they had the big play, but it's all for naught as the illegal forward pass cost them. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Helton. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll move the wide receiver. Tight end now in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. High the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Duke. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Cavaliers will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air. It's back. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Canes headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Skips away from pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. And you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ennis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Morris. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with...
Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ross. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Sails one into the middle. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off-play action. Looking to scramble. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They run the reverse. He's in open space downfield. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. With the catch, it's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Dropping back, it's Morris. They'll run the screen. He breaks the tackle. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understanding...
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Canes want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, giving 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Deep to shallow. That's why I have to understand that as a defensive guy. You take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Reels it in down the left side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Quarterback moving. He's not afraid to go deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harris. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Virginia. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To throw, it's Beck. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often.
Oh, he's got some space. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Hurricanes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Hurricanes will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know that.
And here's the third interception of the night.
And he makes another momentum-building play, his second interception in the first.